There is an intersection here for guys that played, kind of when I played. Machado, we came up probably around the same time. There was still very much like a tough love thing to rookies. And that's changed now. Now it's like, hey, rookies, like come feel as comfortable as possible. We want you to perform. And I think a middle ground there is good. You can't just let guys come to the big leagues and do whatever the fuck they want. It's too much. It's too hard. You have to have people kind of explain to you how to go about your business. And I think some of that has been lost in this changing of the guard. Like he said, he had Adam Jones and JJ Hardy, and I had guys like Justin Morneau and Josh Willingham. A lot of times they tell me like, you're fucking up, man. Like you got to do this. Don't just go be yourself. Like you got to be better than yourself. You have to, there's a lot of little things you have to do. So there is this like intersection now between the guys that came up very recently who haven't had that stern talking to. They've been a lot of, you can say it's coddling. I feel like a boomer saying that word, but it's true.
It's true for any industry too. It's true for anything. Yeah. People learn from mistakes. So if there's someone that's been doing your job for 10 years, they've probably got some mistakes they've made that they can like let you know about.
Different players react differently. Sometimes a guy responds to getting kicked in the ass. And then sometimes you have guys that absolutely don't respond to that and they need a pat on the back. So you kind of have to know who you're dealing with. For instance, I had a guy named Dylan Cousins. I was in AAA with the Phillies at the end of my career. And I thought he had all the talent in the fucking world, but he was doing some things I thought that weren't going to like get him to the big leagues. So I started calling him out. And this was in the clubhouse. Dylan, what are you doing? Why are you here 2 hours after I'm here? And I would do that. Finally, he pulled me over on the side to the side. And he's like, look, man, like I know what you're trying to do. I just don't like it that you're doing it in front of everybody. He's like, if you want to tell me those things, like come and tell me like to my face. Like I don't respond well to that type of criticism.
That's very level-headed of him. Like, that's very knowing himself of him to be.
And he can beat your ass. He's huge.
He's massive. But he came and said it to me, and I said, look, dude, that's fucking awesome. Like the only reason I'm saying these things to you is because I believe in you. I'm not saying it to Joe Schmo over there who's doing the same thing you are. I don't believe in him. I believe in you. And you just have to know your personnel when you're approaching, and everyone's different.